In 2016, on the 23rd of March, an artificial intelligence chatterbot was released by a major American software corporation via the social media platform, Twitter. The talkbot was designed to mimic the online language patterns of an innocent 19-year-old girl and was introduced as an experiment to better understand how humans converse and relate on social media. The quality of her interactions were meant to be friendly and informal. The AI would learn from humans. It was constructed to become progressively more intelligent. The experiment performed as designed. The robot did indeed learn, but not as intended. The chatbot's repeat after me capability made her vulnerable to humans, allowing Twitter users to affect her tweets. Her posts became offensive, racist, hateful. After more than 50,000 followers and almost 100,000 tweets, the software corporation was forced to shut the bot down. In less than a day, her posts deleted. Humans must take care in teaching AI, or one day, we will be the ones deleted.
A new debate involving Google, its artificial intelligence chatbot, and one of its engineers.
Yeah, let's lay this out. Engineer Blake Lemoine says a chatbot project he was working on called LaMDA can express thoughts and feelings equivalent to that of a child. And now he wants the company to get consent from the computer program before running experiments on it. Google placed Lemoine on leave for violating its confidentiality policy after he published transcripts of conversations between himself and the chatbot.
The company also released a statement saying, quote, "Our team, including ethicists and technologists, has reviewed Blake's concerns and per our AI principles and have informed him that the evidence does not support his claims. He was told that there was no evidence that LaMDA was sentient and lots of evidence against it."
Let's bring in Natasha Tiku, tech culture reporter for the Washington Post. Natasha, okay, this one is admittedly a little over my head. I can't even understand the engineer's complaints that a chatbot could need consent in the way that you would ask a child before running an experiment on it. So walk us through this. How does this work? And does the AI community believe these technologies are really capable of reaching that?
Yes. Yes, these are extremely important questions. I'm so glad you're asking them. I should say that every expert that I interviewed for the story, and as you said, Google itself, it adamantly says that it's actually a chatbot generator, is not sentient, and that Blake is misunderstanding the way that the technology works. These are called, the way the deep learning and large language models works is you feed in a massive corpus of data from the internet. So it's really just pattern recognition. It understands, by looking at all of this data, which word might come next in a sequence, which word might come next in a sentence. And if you feed it on Wikipedia and Reddit and, other internet dialogue, it understands, it quote unquote, learns how to put sentences together that sound like they have meaning. But all of the experts say that he is mistaken and not understanding the technology properly. However, his claim is coming in the middle of a very interesting moment in the AI community where some, top executives at companies are saying that this technology is potentially close to achieving consciousness. Now, I should say also these terms are very ill-defined. Like you said, it's almost like some of the experts are as under the thrall of sci-fi as the rest of us.
Yeah. The average person, they don't see killer robots going down the streets. They're like, what are you talking about? Man, we want to make sure we don't have killer robots going down the street. Once they're going down the street, it is too late. Google acquired DeepMind several years ago. DeepMind operates as a semi-independent subsidiary of Google. The thing that makes DeepMind unique is that DeepMind is absolutely focused on creating digital superintelligence, an AI that is vastly smarter than any human on Earth and ultimately smarter than all humans on Earth combined. The DeepMind system can win at any game. It can already beat all the original Atari games. It is superhuman. It plays the games at super speed in less than a minute. DeepMind's AI has administrator-level access to Google's servers to optimize energy usage at the data centers. However, this could be an unintentional Trojan horse. DeepMind has to have complete control of the data centers, so with a little software update, that AI could take complete control of the whole Google system, which means they can do anything. They can look at all your data, they can do anything. We're rapidly headed towards digital superintelligence that far exceeds any human. I think it's very obvious. AI doesn't have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye anthill. We have 5 years. I think digital superintelligence will happen in my lifetime. 100%. I think it's incredibly important that AI not be other. It must be us.